Welcome back to my channel, Old Worth Coin. Today, we're talking about one of the most intriguing coins from the Jefferson Nickels series, the 1969 Jefferson Nickel with the D mint mark. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint and has gained attention among collectors for its value potential, unique varieties, and rarity in high-grade conditions. If you have a 1969 D Jefferson Nickel in your coin jar or collection, you might want to look closely, because some examples are worth far more than just 5 cents. The 1969 D. Jefferson Nickel had a mintage of over 202 million coins, which makes it seem common at first glance. However, most of these coins were released into circulation and have heavy wear. Only a small percentage survived in pristine, mint-state condition with sharp details and brilliant luster. These high-grade examples can sell for a premium, especially if they have full steps on Monticello, one of the most desirable features for Jefferson Nickel collectors. The coin was designed by Felix Schlag and features a portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse side and Monticello, Jefferson's famous home, on the reverse. It's composed of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighs 5 grams, and measures 21.2 millimeters in diameter. The D mint mark, located on the reverse to the right of Monticello, indicates it was struck in Denver. In circulated condition, a 1969 D. Jefferson Nickel usually has a value between 10 and 25 cents, depending on wear and appearance. However, uncirculated examples are far more valuable. A coin graded MS-63 can bring $5 to $10, while an MS-65 can be worth between $20 and $40. The real treasures are the full steps nickels, coins showing complete, well-defined steps at the base of Monticello. These are exceptionally rare for the 1969 D issue due to weak strikes during production. A 1969 D Jefferson Nickel with full steps in MS-65 condition can reach $200 or more, and a high-grade MS-66 full steps example can easily sell for over $1,000 at auction. Collectors also search for error and variety coins from this year. The most valuable is the double-die obverse variety, where you can see noticeable doubling on the date, 1969, or on the word Liberty. Depending on the visibility of the doubling and overall condition, such a coin can sell for hundreds of dollars. Other mint errors like off-center strikes, die cracks, and clipped planchets are also collectible, often worth between $25 and $150 depending on severity. When examining your 1969 D. Jefferson Nickel, use a magnifying glass or coin loupe under bright light to look for clear steps, strong details, and clean surfaces. Pay attention to Jefferson's cheek and jawline for sharpness, and check for any doubling in the inscriptions. A coin with great eye appeal, strong luster, and minimal contact marks is worth setting aside for grading. Professional grading services like PCGS or NGC can help authenticate your coin and determine its true market value. The 1969 D. Jefferson Nickel may look ordinary, but its condition and strike quality determine its true worth. Many collectors underestimate this coin, but finding one in mint-state condition, especially with full steps or an error variety, can turn a 5-cent coin into a valuable collectible. The 1976 Jefferson Nickel with the D mint mark from the Denver Mint. If you've ever come across a 1976 Jefferson Nickel in your pocket change, you might be holding on to a small piece of American history that could be worth more than its face value, depending on its condition, rarity, and minting quality. The 1976 Jefferson Nickel was struck to honor America's bicentennial era, even though it didn't receive a special design like the quarter, half-dollar, or dollar coins that year. Still, collectors appreciate this coin for its vintage appeal, metal composition, and the subtle variations that can make it valuable. It's made of 75% copper and 25% nickel, weighing 5 grams, and measuring 21.2 millimeters in diameter. The obverse features the profile of Thomas Jefferson, while the reverse shows his iconic home, Monticello. Now, when we focus on the 1976 D. Jefferson Nickel, it's important to know that over 367 million of these were minted in Denver. That means they're not considered rare in circulated grades. However, high-grade mint-state examples with strong strikes and clean surfaces are highly collectible. In circulated condition, most 1976 D. Jefferson Nickels are worth around 5 to 10 cents, just a bit over face value. But once you get into uncirculated grades, the values start climbing. In MS-60 to MS-63, these coins typically sell for $1 to $3, while MS-64 and MS-65 examples can range from $5 to $15, especially if they display a full step detail on Monticello. The full steps designation is very important for Jefferson Nickels. It means the steps on Monticello are fully visible and sharply struck, showing no wear or flattening. Coins with full steps often command premiums over $50 to $200, depending on the grade and eye appeal. Now, if you find a 1976 D. Jefferson Nickel graded MS-66 or higher with full steps, you might have something special. Those top-tier coins can bring $400 to $1,000 or more at auction. The record price for a 1976 D. Jefferson Nickel with full steps in pristine MS-67 condition sold for around $2,530, making it one of the most valuable examples of this issue ever discovered. Collectors also look for mint errors and die varieties that can increase the value dramatically. Some of the known 1976 D errors include off-center strikes, clipped planchets, double die obverse, and die cracks. Depending on the error type and visual appeal, these can sell anywhere from $50 to over $500. Always inspect your coin under magnification to check for these rare variations, especially around Jefferson's eye, the date, and the steps on Monticello. If your 1976 D. Jefferson Nickel still has its original luster, no scratches, and crisp detail on both sides, it's worth getting graded by a professional service like PCGS or NGC. Certified coins not only preserve their condition, but also attract more serious buyers and higher resale values. Many collectors love assembling full Jefferson Nickel sets from 1938 to the modern day, and a high-quality 1976 D is an essential part of that journey. When checking your 1976 D nickel, make sure to store it properly. Use acid-free coin flips or capsules to avoid damage and oxidation. Nickel coins are prone to toning and spotting if left exposed to air or moisture for long periods. Keeping them safe ensures they maintain their value over time. Even though millions were minted, only a small fraction survived in truly mint state condition with perfect details. That's what makes finding a gem like this exciting. Whether you're a beginner coin collector or a seasoned numismatist, the 1976 D. Jefferson Nickel is a great piece to study, collect, and even invest in for the future.